Hi there, welcome to this week's Coaches Show alongside Chris. I'm Caleb from Channel 6, and it was a big weekend for you guys this past weekend. A couple of close games against Brookings, which seems to be the MO this year against that team, but the most important thing is you picked up two wins, two one-goal wins, which was nice to see.
Yeah, and they're a hard team to play against. You know, their goaltending's been playing well. They clog things up, make it difficult, and you know, our guys faced some adversity on Friday night and were able to, weather the issues and get the job done, and it was huge for us to get those points on the road. We've struggled on the road, so for our guys to keep battling and get that win was huge. And then Saturday night, no different. Had to score late, a minute left in the game to get the W at home in front of our great home fans.
I know I talked to Austin Nelson yesterday, and he said that some of the calls maybe didn't go your way on Friday. There was some people upset, and you guys get to file reports with the league after every game as to officials and that sort of thing.
You have the option to do that, and we didn't. I mean, one of the calls was an offside, and you know what? It was very big of the linesman. He texted me on Saturday morning after he got a chance to look at it, and he's like, you know what, Coach, I apologize, I was wrong. And you know what? Anytime somebody can stand up and admit that they did something wrong, you gotta be a bigger man. And we say we appreciate it. You're not perfect. You're a human being, and hey, you made a mistake. Let's move on.
Everybody makes them. Coaches, players, and officials.
Oh yeah, everybody.
It's part of being, like you said, a human being.
Yeah.
This weekend, you guys have two huge games for a few reasons. Number one, it's Bismarck. Number two, it's the last couple of home games you guys have before you go on your Alaska trip and be gone for, what did you say, 10 days, 12 days, whatever it is. So a couple of huge games against a second-place team, right where you want them here at Riverside.
Yeah, they're big games, and Bismarck, they've been the team right there. Us and Bismarck seemed to, ever since we got in the league, they've been the team that's been our biggest competitor, and nothing's changed this season. They're 5 points behind us, so these games are huge. Last two at home before we head up to Alaska for the voyage, and it's going to be a lot of fun. It's a big weekend for us, and we're looking forward to a great turnout from our excited and vocal fans.
And you guys, the news just came out today. This is Tuesday the 28th. We're taping this, and the rosters for the top prospects tournament were announced today. You guys have 5 guys going: goalie Nick Lear, defenseman Josh Bretner, and the forwards Jay Dickman, Drew Anderson, and I knew I was going to Lucas Coles, right? Yep, those are the 5 guys. And then Sam Kapla is going to be playing in the under 18 games.
Yep.
And so it's big news for you guys. Being the first place team, you guys get to have the most guys on the roster.
Yeah, we talked about that heading into that Aberdeen weekend. It was the last weekend before, and we said we could go anywhere from sending 5 guys to 3 guys, and it's up to you guys. And it was a big weekend for us to get all 4 points and make sure that we could send as many guys as possible. And it's huge for how many scouts come out for these guys. It's a very important event for every player in the league.
And this weekend, being that Bismarck, I mentioned they are in second place. You get to coach with their head coach, and being that is such a huge rivalry, what's that like with you guys being on the bench together, trying to not to butt heads, I guess.
Yeah, as we don't. There's not many decisions that have to be made, and it is great that I get to be the head coach because I do get to make the final decision. So, but last year was actually even more of a interesting situation because we had a situation happen on the benches between the two. So our players were really ribbing me that, hey, you got to coach with him and this and that. And so, but no, it's good. It's we're competitors when we're out there. We want to win, and this is a great event more so for the players. So we just kind of basically stand on the bench and let the guys get out there and do it. They if they don't want to play in front of all these scouts, you're never going to get them to play. So. If they need extra motivation, they should get a new line of work. But it's just a fun event to go see all the coaches in the league, see all the best players in the league, and it's a lot of fun.
This weekend, when you get Bismarck here at home, obviously it's going to be a vocal crowd. Like I said, if you're going to play, and this is where you want to be at home. You guys have been darn near unbeatable here. So as you get ready, we know you have the Alaska trip in front of you, but. You really have a chance. You guys are 5 points up on them right now. I mean, you sweep this series, all of a sudden it's almost double digits, and that's this time of year, that's huge.
Yeah, that's real big, and this series is it's critical. Our last 4 games of the season are against Bismarck, so any separation that we can get now is just fantastic, and call it breathing room, but we still gonna have to play the games that we have to play, but. These are some very crucial games in our season, and we're going to prepare for them, and our guys will be ready to go.
Hopefully, it's an insurmountable lead by the time we get to those last couple of weekends.
That would be the best. That would be the best situation. Yep.
Good luck, Coach.
Thanks much.